What's up, guys? Hope you're having a beautiful day, doing some yard work out here, so excuse the juiciness, but I realized I hadn't made a video for a while, and while I was out here weed eating today, I was thinking about acceptance and why it's so hard. This is something that me and my clients talk about every single call. So I know many of you are struggling with accepting anxiety. Why is it so hard, you know? And I understand, I sympathize with you. That was something that was a huge struggle for me for many years, and it held me back. But I found that if you learn about how something works, you get the education on it, you're less fearful about the situation because you know why it's tough. And now you're like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. Okay, so hopefully I can help you with this video, and we're going to jump right into that. But you know what time it is. If you're ready to kick anxiety in the butt, smash the like button down below, leave me a comment, let me know if you struggle with acceptance. I know many of you do, especially if you have health anxiety and panic attacks. We're going to go through a period of time where we're thinking it's a medical issue. Okay, and also, guys, I want you to know that this video is strictly for those of you who have gotten your reassurance from the doctor. So if you haven't gotten checked for blood work or whatever condition that you're worried about, get checked up on that. Thyroid, hormone deficiencies, vitamin deficiencies, etc. Make sure that you're healthy before you start your recovery. Very important. Guys, if you haven't signed up for the 2 free weeks of online therapy, be sure to do that. It's down below in the description and in the first pinned comment. It is limited somewhat, so make sure that you jump on that. If you haven't tried therapy, this is the perfect opportunity to do that. You just cancel before the 2 weeks is up if you're low on funds or if you're unsatisfied. And guys, like I mentioned, I talk to clients about this every day, okay? Every call. So if you want to do that with me, if you want to learn more about anxiety, if you want strategy on how to overcome this, I'm your guy, okay? So sign up with coaching. My email will be down below in the description and in the first pinned comment. If you're interested, just send me an email and I'll send you my info. You can decide if it's the best thing for you, but I think it is the best thing for you to help you jumpstart your recovery. So like I said, I struggled with accepting anxiety, and I know many of you have. It really holds us back. And here's the thing. I tried to accept anxiety many times. There was a period of time where it was like, no, this is a heart condition or it is cancer. But even whenever I finally decided, okay, I'm looking at my past and I'm like, I've been through this a million times. The doctors have told me I'm healthy. I need to accept anxiety. I'm going to do that right now. And even in that moment, I felt good doing it, like many of you have. Like, oh, finally got that monkey off my back. But then later you have symptoms again. And you're like, what? I just accepted anxiety. See, this is why I can't accept anxiety. The symptoms always come back. And then you get fearful again. Then you start second guessing yourself. And then you're in a relapse, basically. And you go all the way back to where you started. And then it just, every time trying to accept anxiety becomes harder and harder. But you need to understand, just because you accept anxiety this one time does not make your subconscious just magically stop sending you symptoms. It has heard from you time and time again, I have a heart problem. There's something wrong with me. I have cancer. I have MS. I have ALS. And it's heard that hundreds, if not thousands of times. So your subconscious is wired to negativity. Guess what? Anything negative you say, it's going to believe just like that. Okay? Just like that. And this is very important, guys. You need to remember this video, favor it, save it, download it, do whatever you got to do. But anything positive you say, your subconscious is going to question that. It's like, I don't know. You haven't been singing that tune lately, either for the past few months or past few years or even longer. So why would just saying, I accept anxiety one time to move forward with your recovery, which is a great statement, right? It's a great declaration. It's a start. But why would that just automatically rewire your subconscious from the fear it's been dealing with for months or if not years? You have to create a new habit. You have to rewire. You have to get your subconscious to actually trust what you say, because right now it's like whatever. But you do have to start, right? You have to start somewhere, and you have to say, I accept anxiety. So here's the thing. People are not willing to go through that uncomfortable period of time where they're dealing with symptoms, yet they're still accepting anxiety. You have to be all in on acceptance, okay? If you've gotten tested by a lot of professionals, like many of you have to go with that. You have to flow with that. You have to wrap your mind around the fact that anxiety can cause all of these symptoms that you're dealing with. And it can cause hundreds, if not thousands of them. I dealt with every symptom in the book, every symptom. Okay? So that's why acceptance is hard. We expect to say, I accept anxiety, and it just magically all go back to the way it was, right? Because, you know, it took us a lot to get to this point. We've been scared of heart problems and cancer and other diseases, or we've been thinking it's something else. We thought our panic attacks or heart attacks. But now I'm saying, you know, doing the thing that everybody has told me to do and accept it, but my symptoms just don't go away. Your subconscious lags behind your conscious intentions. You know, if you start a new habit or you make a declaration, that's with your conscious mind. Your subconscious is vast, it's huge. It's going to lag behind your current intentions. So you guys, you just have to realize this, put two and two together, and it is hard. It is very tough. It's very tough to work on recovery when you deal with symptoms. Don't get me wrong, I can sympathize with you on that. But we have to show our mental toughness. We have to be brave. You know, we have to be courageous. And, you know, some of you haven't hit your rock bottom. Some of you haven't suffered enough. And that was me. I was always one of those people that had to learn everything the freaking hard way. I had to always suffer to learn anything. That was just part of my life, you know, at least the first 3/4 of it. But guys, I love you, and I hope you got some education and value out of this. This is a big problem, and this is what holds many of you back. But again, guys, if you're interested in coaching, so we can do this on a personal level, so I can help you with your personal situation and tailor my strategy to your needs, please email me and let me know that you're interested in the anxiety coaching program that I'm running. I got 3 different programs depending on what you want. Either a single call, or we can do 1 call per week for a month, or we can do 1 call per week for 2 months, which I think is the best, thing to do, the best value. So ask for my information. I'll send it over to you. You make your decision if you want to change your life, and we'll do that. And remember, guys, 2 weeks of free online therapy. Try that out too. I think it's best to have therapists and online an anxiety life coach. I think those paired together would be an excellent dynamic, because I can't diagnose you with anything, and I can't give you opinions on medication, okay? I can't encourage or discourage that. That's your choice. So strategy and experience, I definitely bring that to the table. I've been there and I have overcome it. So I think it would be valuable to have a dynamic duo, okay? And again, the online therapy, check it out. It's down below. It's free. Description, first pin comment. Hey, if you've made it this far, I want you to leave me a comment and say zebra cakes, okay? Zebra cakes. Let's flip everybody out in the comments. Why is everybody saying zebra cakes, okay? That's because you're in on something they don't know, okay? You watched all the way to the end. So comment zebra cakes down below. It's my favorite Debbie snack. I'm feeling a little hungry out here. I'm a little bit peckish from doing all this yard work. But guys, I love you. Leave a comment down below again if you're struggling with anxiety or acceptance. You just want to leave your story. All my resources are down below. Follow all the social media, all the Facebook groups. I love you all, and just keep fighting. Okay, subscribe if you haven't. Hit that notification bell. Very important to get updates when I put these videos out. Like this video, and keep watching, guys.